What's up, party person? If you were an insurance agent wondering what's the best CRM I should use, I need websites and funnels and workflows and pipelines. I'm going to show you the most kick-ass stuff that you need in your CRM. I don't know why influencers, like people they just have the most random shit. People pick up toenail clippers and microphones. They talk into stupid shit, or they dress up in onesies. So there's not going to be any of that degeneracy or diabolical bullshit in this video. However, if you don't know who I am, my name is VanMeter. I've worked with thousands of insurance agents since 2021. And in this video, I want to break down what you actually need in a CRM. And before we even go into that, what is a CRM? Well, it's a customer relationship manager. So it's what helps you build and nurture relationships long term. And that's what this industry, it's what this whole thing of being an insurance agent is all about. Relationships. All right? That's all it's for. I don't care what CRM companies showing you. Here's what they do. They pull up Facebook ads. They pay people with large audiences to come in here and say, yeah, we have these funnels and these workflows. And they do all this bullshit, okay? What they don't tell you is, let's go over to this. Let me minimize this. You don't need to see anybody's shit right now. Let's go to SaaS Configurator. And they come over here and they set the most random fucking pricing possible. All right, so if you're a member of my coaching community, your membership is $1 a month. Just that way I don't have to do anything. My basic account where you get pretty much everything you need to be an agent is $25 a month or $250 a year. There you go. If you want that, links in the description. If you need a affordable CRM, I don't believe you should be charged out the wazoo to do your job. It blows my mind. But that's not where they bend you over. Let me show you where they bend you over, because go high level. Yes, this is a white labeled go high level CRM. Here's where you're getting screwed over on your CRM. It's the rebilling. Go high level does not make majority of its profits from the subscriptions. They make it. Let me edit the details. From rebilling. From charging you for texting and all that stuff. All right? Let me show you this. Make this bigger. Boom. See right here? Markup margins. So what these people are doing, if you put $10 into my CRM, I make, I think, a 0.05% profit, because that's the least. It literally will not let me slide it down anymore. 1.05. So I know. I'm so stingy. However, what these people are doing is they're dragging this bitch all. You see the difference in what $10 gives you? So I have agents come into my program. They're like, yeah, my CRM's costing me. Like, they said it's a $97 a month subscription, a $75 a month subscription. But I'm getting these random $10, $20, $50 a day charges, and I don't know why. Here's where they're bending you over, not telling you they're going in dry. Okay? Right here. They're dragging this shit all the way up on all of them for emails, everything. $10 can either give you 70 calls or 680 calls. Well, that's a big difference when you're doing 500-600 power dials a day. It's Jesus. So just think about that, because on top of that, now all the workflows that they give you that are loaded with a whole bunch of random bullshit that are just like, hey, book a call, hey, book a call, hey, book a call. Like, your client does not give a shit about any of that. So now that you know you're getting fucked from all these spokespeople and ads and celebrities on this industry, just click the link down below. Go do that. Like, go save yourself some money. All right. Now, here are the main things you need to understand about the CRM. What is it designed to do? How I view my CRM, it's kind of like a chessboard. And in the game of chess, you have openings. It's a sequence of events you send people through. And that's what you know to optimize around. What actions do I want my customers to take? Well, if you don't know who your customers are and you think everyone needs an insurance policy from you, you're already fucked. All right? Welcome to the world of marketing. Welcome to the world of one-to-many. We have to optimize around what action we need people to take. You see, in an ads ecosystem, you know what matter is a fact. we're about to come here, whiteboard. Take you to fucking school real quick, all right? Get your fucking pens and paper. Let's say we're running ads because it's an easy way to get a lot of cold traffic into your funnel. So what we have, and do not run those fucking funeral casket ads or pictures of girls with A cups crying, okay? For one, no one wants to see a girl with an A cup. Two, people are oblivious to it. It's kind of like banner ads now, all right? You don't even see banner ads when they pop up. So here's your ad. Most people think the purpose of an ad is to sell the policy. Hey, we're selling insurance. No, Batman. No, Kobe Bryant. All right, ladies and gentlefish, pay attention. The ad sells the next step. This is the click. These are the invisible principles that no one ever seems to see, okay? Because too many of you trust your eyes. You think this is the selling mechanism. No, it sells the click to get them into the funnel. On the landing page is where you capture, it's a lead capture page, their contact info. There might be a video, might be a lead magnet, whatever it is. You just have to make good on the promise you made on the ad. All right? That's it. And this sells the next step. What do we want them to do on the next step? Well, in one of my funnels, this is the book a call page. This is my lead magnet. And the lead magnet is back on the other end. All right? I know it's a shitty little thing. This is the lead magnet. And guess what it does? It goes right back into that. That's it. Now, however, when someone opts in, I have an email sequence. And they all, from day 3, point right back to the book a call page, which is a video of the agent but each one of these sells the next steps. All right? This is the point of a through line. What is the through line? Like, what is the opening you're going to use? All right, this is like a chessboard. It's like, what set of moves am I going to use? Am I going to use a Ponziani opening? Am I going to open with the Queen's Gambit? Like, what am I doing? What are you doing? All right. So understand this, please. This is what's going to make any funnel work. Like, the CRM is not the magic. Okay, the CRM is a piece of software you could get for from yourself. The thing is like, unless you have the knowledge of how to build workflows and how to optimize around most of this stuff and what type of email sequences should we use, what should we say in the emails, how should we structure it, what time should they go out, what page should we capture it, what email, like what details should we capture, should we get an email and a phone number, or should we just go for the email right now and phone number late? Like, there's so many different things you can do, but understand what you're optimizing for. What action step do we need to go through? What is your customer journey? Do you know anything about your customer? What are the psychographics? Who are you talking to on the ad? If you're over here trying to get diabetics to book an appointment, and you're over here talking about parenting, and you're on the ad talking about funerals, people come over here and it's already incongruent, so they opt out. It's like when you click on a State Farm ad, it's like a teen driver's discount, and you come over here and it's just to get a quote. Get a quote. For what? Like, it says nothing about what they promised on the ad. So what is the sequence of events that you're running people through? What is the strategy? A lot of you just want tactics and all this. Well, what do I actually say on the call? Like, you want tactics without the strategy. You don't want to understand the big picture. That's where I see a lot of agents. No, mate, I don't want any of this. Like, what script do I use? What script do I use? What type of lead should I buy? You're missing the point. You're missing the point. All right? Understand. What the hell do you want? So that's that. All right? What do we put on the ad to get people to click on the ad that gets them to land on the lead magnet page? How do we make the lead magnet page like a step one of many, or something really desirable, something really free? And in in the free lead magnet, it talks about a solution to an immediate problem they have, something they can implement to give them a quick win, and it either sells the next problem in their series of problems. Like when you solve a problem, all it does is expose another problem, and people love solving problems that they don't even have yet. So that's another thing. There's so many crazy things you can do, but the funnel isn't even what makes the magic. It's the messaging on the funnel. What do you say? How do you say it? Who are you talking to? Okay, you have to understand this, and I don't care about that demographic. I work with moms from the age of 20 to 45. That shit's gone. Okay, that no longer applies in today's marketing. You have to be micro-targeted, very specific, granular in the level of detail. Like, my ideal customer is John. We talk about everything from the perspective of John. John is 42. When he comes home, he takes his work boots off after working 12 hours a day. His armpits stink. He's got metal shavings on his work jacket. And his wife starts yelling at him about how hard her day was, changing 3 diapers and doing all this when the most beautiful thing in the world is being a parent. And she complains about it being a job. And like that's someone's story. You see how specific that is? When a dude somewhere in that demographic hears that, like, I come home after working all day to pay bills, and that's all my wife does is bitch. Or it could be the opposite. Well, this is 32-year-old Janet, and she is doing DoorDash and watching the kids because her husband's a stay-at-home streamer and plays video games all day. And he only makes $12 an hour from streaming on Kick or some gay shit. And all he does is click buttons on a piece of plastic all day. Because he does, like, my husband doesn't know how to manage his emotions, so all he does is play games and yell, he's over here, all day, and I never get any help. I never get told how beautiful I am anymore. But this guy at the gym is starting to pay me attention, and honestly, I've already broken up with George in my head 6 months ago, and I'm just waiting to make enough money to leave it. Like, that's some girl's story, okay? This is what makes the funnels work. This is what makes the email sequences and all the strategies work. It's the messaging. It's the story you run people through. Everything is a story. Everything is a story. Every opinion you have, every belief you have, there's a story around it. Universe, one song, word. If you want to take over the world, you must first understand the word. Okay? Words are everything. Because thinking in an act of itself is limitation. Okay? So it doesn't matter what CRM you have. You could be on agent CRM or any of these things where these people are on Facebook. It's like, George made $1 billion on the CRM. The CRM is not what made it work. Okay? It was the agent who understood follow-up and nurturing systems and the sequence of events that their customers go through. Unless they're just bombarding people with calls all day. But I promise you, I want to do more with less. I want to work as little as possible and make the most amount of money. Okay? Do more with less. It's not what can I add, it's what can I take away. I don't want to follow up and bother people on the phone all day. If you're still trading time for money on this fucking thing, you're losing money. There's way higher ROI and leveraged activities you can do. Like selling one-to-many, selling from a stage, selling over webinars, which I can teach you how to do. We've had some pretty phenomenal successes from the beta program that I rolled out about 2 months ago. People are now selling insurance over webinars and selling more than one policy at the same time. And it's absolutely insane. No one has pulled this off in the industry ever. People sell from stage insurance or small events, but they're limited. Or they only sell it to very old people. No one's selling to the masses using webinars like the agents in my program. So when I see the first person who used this had 800 something people register and 122 people ended up buying the front end product and booking a call for an insurance needs analysis. In a day, in an hour. Please tell me more about your 40, 50K a month. That's fucking cute. Got people doing that in an hour now. in an hour. That's insane. That's insane. And just to put some perspective on that, I remember when my grandparents I was growing up in my house, and my grandparents would always tell me, like, you kids have it so easy. Back in my day, you used to take 2-3 hours to cook a baked potato. And now I hear those same people at my family reunions talk about, oh, this microwave takes forever. 5 minutes for a potato? If you want to see disproportionate success, you're going to have to manage the way you compress time down. Turn decades into days. All right? Accomplish what you want to in a year, this month. Accomplish what you want this month, this week. Accomplish what you want this week, today. Accomplish what you want today, right now. All right, it's how you start compressing time frames. It's like, what can I take out? What is the hardest possible thing I could do that would make everything else obsolete? What is the one thing that if I got accomplished or completed would make everything else obsolete, or like make those problems disappear? It's how you have to think. Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. Like, what is the best-selling mechanism that I could use to nurture all of my leads at the same time? It's a webinar. Instead of calling, if your average sales call takes 1 hour, it would take you 1,000 hours, half of a working year based on 40 hours a week, working 50 weeks a year. It would take you 2,000 hours to talk to 2,000 people. So if you wanted to do 1,000 sales calls, it'd take you 1,000 hours. That's 6 months of work. Assuming you're only doing sales calls throughout that 40 hours a week. But most of you are not. Most of you are spending all day buying these worthless hunks of paper that are supposedly leads that have been resold thousands of times. That's why the FTC's coming in. Because of disingenuous lead vendors who sold their souls. Because they're little micro cuck. They're little micro PP cuck boys. All right? They're all 5'2" manlets running around. Little gentle fish. All right? Understand that. Don't sell your soul. Please. Please. God loves you. You're enough. You're not stupid. I trust your intelligence, unlike all these other motherfuckers in this industry. All right? And it's not to be rude. It's just telling the truth. If you go to conferences and listen to these people, if you pay to be in their programs, most of them talk shit all day about their customers or laugh at agency owners behind their back. This dude paid me 50. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Like, I love my customers. I will go to fucking war for my customers or the ends of the earth, northeast, south, or west. All right? All 4 quadrants. And that's so funny. This whole globe thing, but they call it 4 corners of the earth. How does that make sense? Like, it's contradicting. It's so funny. This whole flat earth thing is, like, I don't believe it. Like, everything is spherical. It's cyclical in nature. But we're not going to go into that. I have to go get my tinfoil. I don't have any today. So that's it. Understand what makes a CRM work. It's not the fucking workflows. It's not the website that looks like a bunch of bullshit talking about insurance. No. It's about selling the next stage of the sequence of events, getting them to take the next action. If they're on the ad, what do we do? Get them to click. If they clicked, what do we have to get them to do? Opt in. If they opted in, what do we have to get them to do? Whatever the next step is, book a call, show up for a webinar, buy this low ticket thing, front end wallet opener. That's a hack that most people will never understand. Go for people who have already pulled out their credit card before. How do you do that? Well, go to runningbuddiesacademy.com, opt into the Mouthmatics newsletter for free, and I'll show you. All right? And this thing sucks. This hostage nose tape, Andy Elliott, you lied to me. These things suck, dude. They fall off so easy. Their adhesive sucks. Luckily, I only use them in the morning. But I'm about to go back to that magnetic one because that thing, I don't know who does that. Those things are impossible to get off damn near. They're over here ripping off nose hairs or whatever, ripping off skin with those. That one with a magnet that I have, I can literally, when the dog shits in the yard across the street, I can smell that. It's how much my nose opens. Hostage, it doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. Their adhesive, whatever it is, sucks. Or maybe my nose is just fucked up from being broken so many times. So, I don't know. We'll see. However, understand what you're optimizing for in the CRM, and that's how you build your workflows around it. What can I automate to get people to take the next step or opt in or click? It's not just send people through a funnel for funnel's sake. Okay? So hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. Hit the subscribe. That way you don't miss any good stuff if you're in the insurance industry. Or else you can go be taken advantage of by people who value vanity metrics and the devil's lettuce. I don't know. These people are so disingenuous. It blows my mind that they have any followers. But it's because they just people please. They're nice people. They're not good people at all. They just say what you want to hear because they want to make sales. That is it. If you're easily offended, this is not the channel for you. If you're one of those people who, you hurt my feelings. Yeah, my nose is kind of crooked. Yeah, look at that. Or maybe it's not. Just a matter. No, that thing's got a curve. So, love you all. Keep being awesome, ladies and gentlefish, and I will see you on the next one. Happy awesome prosperitans.